Hello and welcome back to this full tutorial on web development. So in this video I'm going to be showing you what exactly HTML elements are, and in the previous video I've taught you how to set up this boilerplate, and in this video I will do more about HTML element. So an HTML element is indicated with a less than, and then you type the name of the element and then you close it if it is necessary. But for this one right now, there are different elements that we can use in HTML. There are a bunch of them, and I will recommend that if you get time, you can do your research and study all of them. But for now, I'm going to be keeping it to the most important or the most used element, the ones that you have to take at the back of your brain. So the first one I'm going to be measuring is the heading levels element. So the heading level elements are used to specify the topics or the important part of a website. So when you are reading your book, let's say you are reading a number book, you see that there is title, there is body, and then there are heading levels. So some titles are bigger, some titles are bolder, some titles are smaller. So we call them heading levels. So in HTML we have heading level 1 to 6. So we use the HTML tag H1 to indicate the biggest of them, and H6 to indicate the smallest of them. So I'm just going to say H1, automatically close it for me. I'll say heading level 1, and I'm going to say in the next one here, I'll say H2 heading level 2. This is going to make us see the difference between heading level 1 and heading level 2, because heading level 1 is like, let me just call it topic 1, is going to be bigger because that's the emphasis on the website. So if I refresh this right now, you can see that the heading level 1 is bigger than heading level 2, even though we did not specify any size or anything. So what makes that work is this H1, H2. The same continues if we go down to H6. So a quick one on that. I'm going to change this to H3. I just do a copy and paste. You can do that by pressing Ctrl plus C on your keyboard, and after you have selected the element you wanted to copy, and click or press Ctrl plus V on your keyboard when you are done with the selection. Element 5, heading level 5, and heading level 6. So heading level 6 is going to be the smallest of them, and we don't need this. So I'm just going to come here and refresh my browser, and then we can see that we have all these levels of headings. So if this is not clear to you, make sure you can just keep the video backward to understand better. So heading level 1 to 6, that's all about HTML heading level. So if I write heading level 7, H7, so let me say heading level 7. Actually this might look like a paragraph because and you see now this looks like a paragraph, like a normal text. If heading level 6 was like this, how would heading level 7 will now be bigger than heading level 6? So which shows that there's not like heading level 7 again. We only have from heading level 1 to 6. So it's used to specify the topic or the important part of the page. So it is advisable that for best practices you should only use heading level 1 once on your page, on your website, which means you are indicating the major topic on the website, and then sparingly you can use heading level 2, heading level 3, and all of that depending on the hierarchy that you are applying it. So if you are learning responsive web design, you should take note of all of these things to make sure that you create a good website with good user interface and good user experience. So the next element I'm going to be considering right now, let me just put a tag on this. So heading element. Now in HTML there's something we call commenting. Commenting means that we want to disable a part of code for temporary use, um, or for some other reason. It may be that we want to a commented element or a commented um, code is a code that doesn't function, a code that doesn't appear on the website. It is not processed at all. It's a neglected code. So when we comment an element, it shows that we may want to um, debug the code. Maybe we want to just start testing the code one after the other. So we have to comment a part of the code and then test what is wrong. And at times we use the comment tool for explanatory purpose. So for comment here, I want to use for explanatory purpose because I want you to use it to describe um, the remaining elements here. So what I will write here is less than, and this exclamation mark that we call not in programming, and then I'll put hyphen hyphen double hyphen. You see that these things are turning to green. This is not what I want exactly, so you have to close it by pressing dash dash and then closing greater than again. So whatever we now write here, let me say heading element, let me just cut this text into these comments. So we really don't want this to appear on our web page. So if I refresh now, you can see that heading level or heading element. So that is that for commenting. And the next one I'm going to take care of is a paragraph. These are elements you must never ever forget. So the paragraph is used to write a paragraph of text or like normal body of text in coding. So let's say this is a normal paragraph of text. Now it could be longer. Now, comma, it could be longer. So it's just define a basic level of text. So what you see on all websites, yeah, are basically most of the websites use the P element or the paragraph element to indicate that we are working on a paragraph or working on a body of text at a particular time. So what we need to do right here is that I'm going to teach you a sheet that people don't know. I can bet it with you that most developers don't know this. So it is the lorem ipsum template. So I'm just going to type lorem and then I'm going to type 250. So you can type any amount of words that you have. So this is just lorem ipsum. This is a random words that we can use to fill up our website as the need may demand. So we call it placeholder text, but this is too long for us to be viewing. So what we can do here is to wrap this code. To wrap this code, yeah, you can go through the official process, but for me right now, I'm just gonna press Alt Z on my keyboard, Alt and Z all together. It's gonna wrap it to the screen, so it looks tighter so that I can see clearly. And if I refresh this page, you can see we now have a lot of paragraph, a lot of text in a paragraph. So we also call it dummy text or a placeholder text. So we use this temporarily till the original text is being used or till it is needed. So this is the paragraph element, and then we have the formatting element. So the formatting elements are used for basic text formatting in coding, in HTML rather, but I'm going to be treating all of that in the next video. So stay tuned. In the next video I'm going to be showing you HTML formatting element. These two primary elements, don't forget them. You'll be using them most in all of your coding. These are the two most essential elements to master behind your brain, especially when you are writing HTML. So others, we have the formatting elements, and then we're going to be learning them how to make text bold, how to make text italics, how to make text emphasized, and how to make it good for screen readers. So yeah, I'm going to be stopping here. So in the next video we're going to meet on that. Thank you very much for watching.